Hi everyone, and welcome to this session of Nice Talks. My name is Amiram Pinto. I'm the product marketing manager for Nice Real-Time Authentication. I am joined today by Shunit,
Hi, Miriam.
our product manager. And in this Nice Talk session, we're going to talk to you about why organizations must step up their game, stop being defensive when it comes to fighting fraud in the contact center, and go on the offense, and how we are here to help them with our product. So Shunit, you recently came back from a vacation. Yeah, how was it? You didn't bring me anything, but just saying.
I did a lot of shopping in Florida with my uncle, but suddenly, in the middle of the shopping, I received an SMS from my bank. Shopping, and then an SMS calling, your password has been reset. The new password was sent to your email.
Okay.
Oh my God, can I need to stop shopping? No, I just logged into my bank account from the application and I was rejected because it was prompted that as if my password was incorrect.
So you got blocked out of your own account.
Yes, so I immediately called my bank to ask what happened, why am I blocked? I want to verify that everything is okay. And they were saying, no, someone just, or you just called 2 hours ago and asked to reset your password.
And you
That
didn't.
was not true, of course.
Yeah.
I told them, look, something strange is going on here. Please block my account. I have cash with me. That's okay. And that's why I didn't bring a present because it wasn't so much. And please investigate and tell me what's going on.
Well, you know what? You're not alone, because one of 16 Americans fell victim to account takeover just last year. And the reason is because about 34% of all private information was exposed last year. That's almost 2 billion PIIs, what we call personal identifiable information. Private things like social security number, account number, password, all that stuff is exposed. It's out there because of all the security breaches we hear about all the time, like the Equifax breach. Remember that one?
Yeah, the Marriott.
Yeah, so it's all out there. And this, fraudsters just take this information and they go to town with it. They immediately start vetting that out. And they exploit the weakest link, which is the contact center. So they'll call the contact center and do what we call social engineering, which is basically try to find out if the information that they have is valid and then try to do something with it. So in your case, somebody probably called the contact center. He got through the authentication process pretending to be you because he had the answers, right? And then he used one of the conversation to actually change the email account. And then when he went online, he did the reset password link and the new email was sent.
Not to me.
The new password was sent, to his email, and bam, is in your account. And so you're not alone. But the worrying thing is that when did the bank start investigating this?
Of course, the minute I called them, they blocked my account because I asked that.
So that only after you have detected that something happened.
Yes.
Think about how many people actually are not aware that they've been victims of fraudulent activity. Because until somebody actually empties your account number, not sure you're going to notice that. So this is exactly the problem. Organizations actually wait to be attacked and wait for the customers to complain, and only then they start investigating. So this has to change. Organizations need to be proactive. Stop sitting around and waiting for fraudsters to attack and then try to investigate it. Actually be proactive. Go and expose those fraudsters and stop them before they do anything wrong. And that's one of the biggest challenges. And how long did it take for the bank to actually resolve the issue and come back to you?
That's great, because only after 4 weeks they called me back and say that they have the answers for me now.
And your account was like froze for the whole 4 weeks. Yeah. Think about it. The other problem is that even when they do investigate, they have about a normal bank, like a huge scale bank, will have maybe 10 fraud investigators on the team, and each one has to deal with about 25 calls a day. It takes about 5 minutes to investigate a call. That's a lot of calls to investigate. And there's no wonder they don't really catch anything in real time, because it's like finding a needle in a haystack looking through all this sea of calls. This also must be changed. And luckily enough, we have a great solution for that. So in the RTA product, we have the ability to automatically scan hundreds of thousands of calls and looking for those fraudulent behavior calls. And it's not just that we locate the suspected calls, but we also use our voice biometrics technology to group them based on the speaker. And then we use another market-leading technologies like analytics, call volume velocity, so we are able to understand what the fraudster was trying to do. And then we rank those suspicious calls. So we will only flag out the calls that were marked as high risk for fraudulent behavior because we know who is the speaker and we know what he was trying to do. And you know, fraudsters are creatures of habit. They usually try to do the same thing, like change email account, like reset password. So we will know how to find that behavior and know who is speaking. If it's, for example, the same speaker, but he's using different account numbers, that's usually typical of fraudulent behavior. So we will flag only those calls to the investigator, but even then, he doesn't really have to listen to them because we can automatically, if we've identified a fraudster, we can add him to a watch list. And then the next time that he's going to try to attack, which he will probably do because he wasn't blocked yet, we will block them using the real-time capabilities of RTA because his voice will already be in that watch list. So the beautiful thing is that automatically we have done the whole investigation part, you know, automatic, fast, it's all running in the background, it can run every day, so there's no human involvement here. So we've released that bottleneck. And at the same time, we are not waiting to be attacked. We are proactively going, looking for those fraudsters and trying to expose them before they commit any harm.
So what do you say? That next time it won't take them 4 weeks to get back to me?
I'm saying there won't going to be a next time. There's not going to be a next time. If proactively they will expose those fraudsters before they actually commit any harm, you're not going to be exposed anymore. Just out of curiosity, how did you end up unfreezing your account?
You know, I had to get to the branch face to face and convincing them that me is me.
Physically going to the branch?
Physically.
I can't remember the last time I was in a branch, yeah. But if they had voice biometrics, that could have, you know, made the whole trip to the bank redundant because they could have authenticated you using your voice because that's who you are.
That's true.
But that's a topic for a different session. So if you want to know more, feel free to visit our webpage. And thanks for joining us in this nice talks today. Thanks,
Thank you, Amiram. Yes, and